y'all, it's American Mom on the Southern Mom channel. I'm going to be doing episode 7 today for True Detective. We have one episode left after this, and I'm very excited to see how the season ends. This episode's called After You've Gone. I don't want to recap a lot because we saw what the altercation was between the two of them, and then now there's doubt in Marty's mind about Rusty and all these killings and why he was where he was. They're following each other somewhere someone's buying someone a drink and they're going to have a little chit chat. So I want to just get right into this and see what happens. All right, let's do this.
Hey, you know that thing the state PD's asking about? The Lake Charles murder. You shouldn't have it been in the papers or online somewhere by now. And we can't trust them. And I mean, they go cover something like that up. Who knows what else they've covered up? Man remembers his debts.
I don't dwell in the past.
Well, it must be nice.
I'm not interested in whatever it is you think you owe me.
Oh, I don't owe you. We left something undone. We gotta fix it. I've been working on this for 2 years, myself. Never called you, I never bothered you with it.
Yeah, why would you? Shit, man, what did you alienate every other person in your life and then finally you came back to me in the rotation?
You know, not for nothing, but if you wouldn't have clipped the dude back then, we might have got the whole fucking story out of him.
They say you can't account for your time. They got eyewitnesses placing you at the Lake Charles crime scene. You got some storage shed that you won't let them look at.
That's right.
Why not? Why not shoot straight with them? You're innocent. Help them stop wasting their time.
Fucking since when did guilt and innocence define a state PD, huh?
I don't think I've been very clear with you, Russ. If you were drowning, I'd throw you a fucking barbell. Why would I ever help you?
Dang.
Because you have a debt.
You got some fucking sack. What's that mean? I have a debt, huh?
This is the way shit went down in 95. This is on you two, buddy.
What'd y'all do wrong? Did you cover something up? Tell me. He's probably still got his gun ready. Look, he's getting it. Oh, shit.
What you packing?
38.
Hollow Point?
Yeah.
Ooh, look.
Do it.
Gila King, Carcosa. Scars. Those freaky things.
How many schools were there?
14. Now, I've covered a surface area. I pulled runaways in state and missing persons. And if you notice, there's twice as many along the bayous. I don't know why. Hell, someone should do a study as to why. Remember Charlie Lang said what the dude told him? Said there's a group of men, sacrifices. Well, I think Tuttle recognized the scene. That's why he came down there Jiminy Quick with the fucking task force, and that's why he tripped out when I talked to him in '02. And I got an enrollment list, 16 kids in the class. One of them turned out to be a young man who just showed up for solicitation in New Orleans.
I decided it all had to be a dream anyways. And I don't remember if we'd go to sleep. Only sometimes I didn't feel like I was asleep. I felt like I was still awake, but I must have been asleep because I couldn't move. Just sort of see under my eyelids.
And what?
I don't know. There were men taking pictures, sometimes other things.
Who were they?
I don't know. They had animal faces. That's why I decided it had to be a dream. They had animal faces. Well, it had to be a
So
dream.
you get through it.
Any other kids see
You
that?
say it had to be a dream.
I do not remember her name.
Very fun, no.
Maybe.
You ever see these men's faces?
Once. They didn't all have animal faces. 3 younger men. I don't remember them. Just one.
Who?
He had bad scars all around his mouth, like the bottom half got all burned up.
Scars?
And you know what? I thought that meant it was a dream, too.
I don't know who he is. I don't know where he is. I don't know where this whole thing fucking starts. But it ends with him. You got friends on the force. You have access, but I don't. Databases. I need case files. I need missing persons. I need homicides. I need title transfers, auto and home. I got a list of names. I need background checks, tax records, anything we can get on Ledoux. Look, Eddie Tuttle is the goddamn senator of this state. The late Reverend Billy Lee Tuttle is his cousin. I'm telling you, it's a fucking family thing. That's what I mean when I talk about the sprawl, Marty. I had my time where I wondered if this was all in my head. That time passed. There was a videotape.
Yeah, keep drinking it.
No! God! Jesus!
Thank you for not showing us.
That little girl's Marie Fawn, no. You killed Tuttle. No.
Quiet life. I don't stay out late. I go home.
You? Yeah, I'm about the same.
I guess I do.
Give him his files.
Business gotten so bad you gotta become a writer?
Oh no. What's that look like? Ah, no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You pull that Marie Fawn file?
There wasn't one.
Who's this guy?
The porch gone. Backtracking that.
Any relation?
Some of the dudes around, I never had to worry about a connection. But yeah, my dad's second cousin or something. My pop didn't like him none. Said they weren't white enough to be white trash.
Any chance you ever saw a third man with him? A man who had a bunch of scars on the bottom of his face.
It's weird you say that. I remember that face. My pop let him use our deer camp once. Took me with him. I was like 11. They were maybe 10 years older than me. They introduced us. The guy, his face underneath his nose and cheeks, scarred. Gave me funny looks all night. Every time I glanced at him, just staring at me.
Any chance this man with the scars was another Ledoux?
No. I don't know. I don't think so.
Who's this Joker? He needs to be tortured immediately.
You worked for Mr. Sam Tuttle 19 years, right?
Yes. See, once she had it done to her, he didn't like him but that one time. Not after that.
And with all these kids running around, you remember one that maybe had scars all across the bottom of his face?
I think that was Mr. Sam's grandchild. His daddy did that to him, that poor boy. I think that child was a Childress. What, he was a little boy, a Childress.
From Mr. Sam's other family?
I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Him needs time. Him Rose. It's a wind of invisible voices. Death is not the end. Rejoice.
You need to leave now.
Death is not the end.
Got some old sheets. Sheriff signed off on the report made in error. But he didn't take the original complaint on her. Deputy did.
If it got covered up, Steve might know something. Didn't say a fucking word when we asked about it in '95.
And you talked to the family directly back then?
No, Ted Childress. Sheriff, he knew him.
Better get those jumper cables ready. Motherfucker's lying. Tweaker tried to dry the kid in a microwave.
Okay. 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 Close the door.
Saw that, what he done, I thought. Never again.
I just wasn't clear. Was it you knew for a fact she went with her daddy, or somebody told you that that's what happened?
The family talked to Sheriff Childress. The girl's aunt and uncle, he knew them.
Who were they?
Starting to think this wasn't just a friendly invitation from an old pal.
It's definitely that.
Well, then try this then. I said all I remember about the girl. Let's just have a good time and don't ask again.
I'm with you 150% on that. All right. Thing is, Steve, I ain't gonna ask you. He is.
You realize who I am now, you assholes?
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Marty,
Don't look at me. I ain't never been able to control him.
come on.
but you're done after this. I'll have Boss Cracker splitting your ass in Angola.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. And some other things. Come on.
Know your way around, huh?
Oh, yeah, boss. I know the whole coast. My family.
Thanks.
Didn't let him finish. See it, Tully. Do you have scars? What's happening?
My family's been here a long, long time.
Does he have scars? Am I looking for something? So, Rust and Marty are working together again. We're going to wrap this 95 case up. We need to find out who these people are in these masks. And I don't know. I don't want to know. It's left to our imagination what Marty saw on the TV when Rust put that tape in. This stuff is so weird. Well, no wonder Rust didn't want anybody looking in his storage shed, because he's got it's the case. It's everything and stuff he doesn't want their nose in. It's something he needs to, work on, and it's not that he's hiding anything and involved in anything. He's working on this case, even though he's not with the police department anymore. But he's been back doing that, and he convinced Marty that that's what he's doing. A lot of information given out that I need answered in the next episode, so I don't want to confuse names and agendas and people and who's doing what. But that name Tuttle, they're trouble. And that man there at the end, I don't know if I was just looking for scars on his face, or he said, yeah, my family's been here a long time. And I think that's the Tuttle family. I didn't notice anything. He hadn't shaved, and I don't know. I think the guy with the scars it's gonna be very prominent. But he could be one of the people in the masks as well. This is the kind of stuff I was talking about last time. It's real stuff. There's real sick farkers out there that do this kind of shit, and it just pisses me off to no end. But I like to not think about it. But we need to see the last episode so that this gets wrapped up, and I want everybody to get what they deserve. Thank y'all for watching this with me. Hopefully we're going to wrap this up in a week. We need to see that last episode and, yeah, solve this old case with Marty and Rustin again together. All right. Until the next video and the next time. Bye.